Starting the day with a car wash. Yes! Big day, a lot of news, big updates, good vibes. Although having a nice clean car is very exciting, especially after not getting it washed for weeks, not the most exciting thing today. Today, we have a cluster spawn. We have a new update to talk about. We have a new legendary, which is going to be the top of its class. In a way, sort of, to talk about. There's a whole lot going on as a part of a brand new event coming out this month, the month of April. It is the Easter event, the yearly Easter event that we have, the spring into spring event. And again, there is kind of a lot that's coming with it. And one thing I will say that I like about all of these reoccurring updates, usually year after year, it's the same exact event, but we're seeing a lot of added added features, added things to do, added mini events during these events, which is really, really cool. So it's like, you know, it's the same event as last year, but it's different in a way. It's just all right. So we're gonna crack into that today and go over what's happening during this event and also how to maximize it. As always, we'll have a little bit of strategy today to talk about the new legendary, the new Pokemon sort of, and the spawns, eggs, research, and basically how to get the most from this event as possible, because there is a lot going on, a lot to maximize and capitalize on. Before we do that though, I am here at this Super Center Walmart. I've never been here before, because there's just a lot of exciting things. Another exciting thing is that on Twitch, I have started opening packs again. We're back to the pack busting. I took like a couple months break from opening packs. I've been itching. And I already pulled a freaking Charizard first day back, so life's good. So I'm gonna pick up some packs if you wanna watch me bust some packs and even raid, because we're getting back to the raiding, just because I like Thundurus in raids, so we're doing a lot of Thundurus, looking for more of this beautiful, shiny. Twitch link in the description. Come hang out in the streams. Okay, Pokemon cards, gotta drive home. We'll talk about the update. But first, little sponsor vibes.
Today's video is sponsored by Keeps.
Now, what is a Keeps? It's a subscription service that offers clinically proven treatments to combat hair loss. Got questions? Keeps has your scalp with 24/7 care and support, including a network of medical advisors, prescribers, and care specialists to help you along your hairy journey.
And to help even more, if you subscribe with Keeps, you can get refill reminders so you never run out of products to keep those locks flowing. Also, affordability is everything, and all these plans are doctor recommended and typically half the price of pharmacy over-the-counter stuff.
Hair loss stops with Lauren. No, with Keeps. With Keeps, actually. Sorry, Lauren.
Hi.
And to get 50% off of your first order,
50% off.
Your first order, go to keeps.com/mystic7. That is KEEPS.com/MYSTIC 7. Thank you for the sponsor. Thank you for the hair.
I love you.
We love you. So, what's going on? Well, it's the Spring into Spring event, which I'm sure you've seen in Pokemon Go, and there's a whole lot going on with it. Do we have raids? We've got raids. Perfect timing, too, because we've got actually kind of a lot to talk about covering this update, including possibly a way to break Pokemon Go during this update. They might fix it. Probably should make a video on it. We'll see. Abort mission. Raid was aborted. We have eggs. 2-kilometer eggs. I've got 12Ks on the way as well today. Okay, the event. Let's talk about it. This event is happening from Tuesday, April 12th to at 10 a.m. to Monday, April 18th at 8 p.m. This is the yearly Easter event. There's the holiday. And we've got some debut Pokemon, and it's kind of a big deal that these are debuting, because this is something that hasn't been able to be done in Pokemon Go for a while now, that they've actually adjusted, which is really, really cool. The debut Pokemon are Togekiss wearing a flower crown, and Togetic wearing a flower crown, and Lopunny wearing a flower crown. The cool part, you can catch a wild Togetic shiny with a flower crown. You can finally get, for the first time ever, wild shiny Togetic. Dope. And again, you can evolve that Togetic with a flower crown to a Togekiss with a flower crown. Why is this cool and relevant? Well, in the past, you basically were not able to evolve costume Pokemon, and this is the case for a lot of cool Pokemon. So let's say you have like a cool hat on your Charmander, you probably cannot evolve that to a Charizard with a cool hat. It's just kind of how the game has worked for a while now. So it seems like they're rolling that back, which is great because a lot of people in the community wanted the ability to be able to evolve their costume Pokemon. So this is just a cool thing. And as always, like, you know, a new wild shiny, you could finally get a shiny Togetic in the wild. Very cool. And then obviously during this event, Tapu Bulu will be debuting in the brand new legendary, brand new Tapu, and it is a pretty good Tapu. We'll talk about that a little bit later. We've kind of already talked about it on the channel, but we can chat more. And then the event bonuses for this event, it's gonna be 2 times, this is obviously the Easter event, so it's very egg-oriented, so 2 times hatch candy, half hatch distance, 2 times lucky egg duration, and then Team Go Rocket Grunts will have more Shadow Whismer and Shadow Execute in their parties. I just completely messed up that thing with my left thumb, and we died because of it. Am I gonna lose against this grunt? It's totally possible, unless this is a Scizor. Please be a Scizor. It's just not. Oh, you know what? I've been losing against team leaders a lot lately. Man, I suck. Oh my God, this is gonna be so unfortunately close. I hate everything, I hate everything, I hate it. Haha, redemption. Take that, Arlo. Still collecting 12-kilometer eggs, still hatching them, still don't have a Shadow Shiny yet. And this actually is a cool Shadow Shiny to maybe get because it plays into the video today. Execute, not a Shadow Shiny. I'm gonna be really hunting hard, and pay attention here. I'm gonna be super duper hunting hard over the next couple of days before this Easter event begins, trying to find a Shadow Shiny Execute. And the reason why is because there is a really random new feature that is a part of this event that might create a cool opportunity to, again, maybe break the game. Now, before I'm gonna battle this Team Go Rocket Grunt here. Before we hop, hopefully this is Sudowoodo. It's not. Before we hop into it, how to break the game, there's a new cool thing that Pokemon Go has been doing during a lot of these return events that I think is very fun. Obviously, we get an Easter event every year, but something they're doing differently is they're adding little mini events into all of these larger events, which just makes the whole thing way more fun. So what's happening during the Easter event, there's gonna be a limited research day, an exciting spring surprise, which is happening on Saturday, April 16th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And the featured Pokemon is going to be Execute. Obviously, it's the most eggy Pokemon literally in Pokemon Go. Execute is going to be much easier to obtain through research that you get from spinning Pokestops. And I think gyms even. Maybe gyms? No, Pokestops. This is something that we haven't had in a while. The research day events have been very fun. Basically, you can just get a much better chance at getting a cool shiny Pokemon through field research. You don't have to pay for eggs, you don't have to pay for raid passes, it's all research, it's free. And a really cool thing that is happening during this event, during this 3-hour window, in celebration of the season of Alola, for the first time ever, and maybe for the only time ever, we can evolve Execute, which is just a normal, Cantonian what region is Execute from? Whatever. We can evolve a normal Execute into an Executor, not just the normal one, and a Alolan Executor. You can evolve Execute into a Alolan Executor. This has never been a thing before. This is crazy, actually. And by evolving to that, you can get an Alolan Executor with the move Draco Meteor. Now, the significant part isn't the special move on Alolan Executor, because it's just, why would you, it's not a good dragon type. It is not a good dragon type. Maybe in PvP, actually, it might be okay, but it's not a good dragon type. What the crazy part about this is, if you catch yourself a Shadow Shiny Execute, can you possibly evolve to the world's first Shadow Shiny Alolan Executor? That is a really good IV. Shadow Swina, by the way, super duper worth doing if you find it. Really, really good for just general meta. I'm gonna keep that. I don't have any Shadow Shiny Execute, but imagine evolving a Shadow Shiny Execute over to, again, the first ever Shadow Shiny Alolan Executor. Dude, that is like bypassing the release of this Shadow Pokemon. It's like forcing the release of the Shadow. That would literally, that is actually game breaking, and I feel like they're gonna make sure that doesn't happen, but if it does, that'd be amazing. So if you can, maybe find yourself an Arlo or two and try to get that Shadow Shiny Execute. I will definitely be getting one before the event begins, and I will definitely be trying out this maybe glitch, so stay tuned. Other event bonuses, again, this is during the mini event happening from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on April 16th. The event bonuses that are gonna be, why did I pick electric types for this? What am I doing to myself? The bonuses during this 3-hour window include 2 times catch XP. We'll have double catch XP happening, which is great. If you're looking to get to level 50 or get yourself XP for level 40 even, play during that window. Set a reminder in your calendar, 2 times catch XP is bomb. And then the other bonuses that are happening during the egg event will be happening as well during that 3-hour window. Now also, wild encounters. Again, this is speaking specifically on that 3-hour event on April 16th. What will the Pokemon be in the wild? Well, they're going to be Bulbasaur, Oddish, Paris, Bellsprout, Tangela, Chikorita, Sunkern, Trico, and Seedot. Now, although not many of those are super duper exciting Pokemon, particularly, they all could be shiny, literally every single one of them. It's just going to be a big day of like shiny execute in the field research and then shinies, potential shinies in the wild. And some of these are pretty rare, including like Paris, Bellsprout, Tangela, and then some useful as well, like Chikorita and Trico. Again, we'll talk about the meta strategies later on in the video. And also, I think I'm gonna lose to this Grunt. Actually, dude, I'm terrible lately, bro. I'm literally garbage, actual hot garbage. I'm losing to team leaders. I'm losing to Grunts. Man. It's like it's my first week here or something. Okay, thankfully, I was able to clutch up against this normal Grunt and beat this. Awesome. Okay, there's a lot more in this event that we need to cover and talk about. And again, strategy. So, next POI. Hey, we actually jumped into a Thundurus raid. Legendary raiding is something that we used to do all the time on here on the YouTube channel that we just kind of stopped doing. A lot. We just barely legendary raid anymore. Mainly because on Twitch, we pretty much, that's where the legendary raiding happens. Again, I'll be streaming all this week if you want to come by the Twitch streams, link in the description. Okay, what else is happening with this update? There's gonna be a Go Battle Day Beginner's Paradise happening Sunday, April 17th from noon to midnight with the beginner-friendly Great League and Little Cup active XP from timed research available and an avatar item up for grabs. There's never been a better time to try out the Go Battle League. So if you are like new to GBL, you want to play some Go Battle League vibes, Sunday, April 17th from 12 a.m. to 11:50 p.m. Is when you're gonna want to hop into that. Again, it's Great League, it's Little Cup, so it's super duper easy Pokemon. 1500 CP limit on the Great League, nice and easy. I might do a little something for that, like a little streaming or something. We'll see. And then there's the Ula Ula Island special research. Obviously, Tapu Bulu is from the Ula Ula Island, so this research comes out alongside with it. And this is happening starting April 12th at, I guess, just April 12th, going from April 12th until June 1st. And remember that you really want to complete these special researches before June 1st. All the special island research that you get throughout the season, make sure you get them all done before June 1st. Because again, if you complete them by June 1st, you get to unlock the bonus special research at the end of the season. If you don't unlock that for free, you can still unlock it, but you have to pay. So, get it for free. Way better. And maybe we get ourselves a little shiny Thundurus in the video today, like outside of a live stream clip. That'd be crazy. Can we get it? No, we can't. I will definitely get at least one shiny Thundurus today on stream. Can't wait. Now, how about the wild encounters during this Easter event? This might be a little confusing because we went over wild encounters for like a mini event before this. So again, these wild encounters are specifically for the Spring into Spring event from April 12th until April 18th. Okay, what is happening in the wild? Pikachu wearing a flower crown, Nidoran and Nidorino, or Nidoran male and female, Jigglypuff, Eevee wearing a flower crown, Whismur, Baniri wearing a flower crown, which you can evolve, and Bunnelby. And if you're super lucky, you might find a Chansey wearing a flower crown, along with a Togetic wearing a flower crown. And again, that Togetic can be shiny in the wild. And actually, every single one of these Pokemon that will be spawning more often in the wild can all be shiny. Now, obviously, this is an egg event because this is Easter. So what is happening in the eggs? They're actually pretty good, and I will be hatching personally. In the 2-kilometer eggs, there will be Pichu wearing a flower crown, Igglybuff, Azurel, Munchlax, Happiny, and Togepi, both wearing a flower crown, Execute, of course, and then if you're really, really lucky and you happen to hatch some freaking fire, you might get yourself a Chingling, which is, I guess, rare, or a Riolu. Yes, you can hatch a Riolu and obviously a shiny Riolu out of the 2-kilometer eggs. This is great because Riolu's super duper rare, crazy rare shiny, like crazy rare shiny. So to get that out of 2-kilometer eggs, that's really cool. I'll definitely be hatching. I probably won't hatch it because my hatch luck is terrible, but we'll have to see. Okay, let me catch this guy. I hate catching legendaries. Fun fact. Let me get this out of the way. We have a cliff to battle as well. Such an active day at the park today. It's kind of beautiful. I feel so lazy just walking around playing Pokemon Go, man. Nah, we're active. Actively throwing them freaking hands. Let's take this cliff down. Shadow shiny me, baby. And the rest of this Spring into Spring event is just really field research. And in the field research, you can basically find Eevee, Pikachu, and Baniri all wearing a flower crown. Oh my god, I had the wrong Pokemon out, wasn't paying attention. And then if you're very lucky, you might find yourself a Chansey also wearing a flower crown. So that's coming out of field research. honestly pretty good. Oh, and there will also be actually a really cool collection challenge that you really don't want to miss. The reason why is because by completing this collection challenge, you will get, oh, never mind, 2,000 XP and 2,000 Stardust. I don't know why, but I read that it's 200,000 Stardust and XP. Okay, maybe you can miss this. Okay, let's finish this leader off, and then we talk strategy. Go home, then talk strategy. And boom, down goes Cliff. In comes another 12-kilometer egg. Man, we're gonna hatch something cool to these 12Ks one day, I swear to God. Shadow Shiny, nothing on the Cubo. No Shadow Shinies yet. Again, if I want to get any Shadow Shiny right now, it is definitely Execute. So, gosh, we were hunting Arlo super hard last time for Bagon. I guess we're doing it again this time. Me and Arlo, man, we're tight, I guess. Cubone, come on. Let's head out. Ooh, now actually gonna hop on stream, see if I can get some shinies in the raids. So we'll play those clips if they happen, and then after the stream, we'll sit down and talk about how to maximize your spring into spring event strategically. All right, be right back. Well, we have no shinies from the stream, kind of an L. We do have a lot, though, of strategy to go over quickly for this spring update. So let's talk about what you're going to want to look for when going about this update, specifically spawns, hatches, Pokemon to focus on. Okay, so for the general overall event, which Pokemon are you going to want to be focusing in the wild? Starting off with the more rare shinies. I mean, the Flower Crown, Pikachu, Eevee, Baneri, Chansey, and Togetic. These are costume Pokemon. The shinies of them are always very rare. And the non-costume ones that are rare, Whismur, Bunnelby, and Jigglypuff, all three of those pretty rare. I don't even have shiny Whismur yet, so that's a great one to grab. And then obviously the new shiny in the wild during this event is the shiny Flower Crown Togetic. Never before have you been able to catch a wild shiny Togetic, so doing that is pretty impressive if that happens, if you're lucky, during the event. And then when it comes to meta-relevant Pokemon that you're going to want to find in the wild, the female Nidoran is a pretty good grab because Nidoqueen is decent in the Great League and Ultra League for PvP. Jigglypuff is a good catch because Wigglytuff is pretty good in the Great League. Togetic, I mean, it's just a great catch because it's fun, but also because Togekiss is ranked 12th in Masters League. And then finally, Baneri is a good catch just because of Mega Lopunny, and like Mega Lopunny is pretty helpful, I think, as a fighting type Mega, so that's just good candy to have. This is the Easter event. Obviously, it's very egg focused. Let's talk about the eggs. Are they worth hatching? Now, these are 2-kilometer eggs, right? So keep that in mind. The rare shinies in them include, obviously, the Flower Crown Pichu, Happiny, and Togepi. Anything costume is rare. Also, Azurill and Igglybuff are 2 very rare shinies just because they're hatchable, they're hard to find. And then, I mean, the most rare thing of this entire event is the shiny Riolu, which I think is so sick. That's hatching out of 2-kilometer eggs. And then meta-relevant Pokemon in the 2-kilometer eggs. I mean, you can hatch for Azurill, so you can get an Azumarill for PvP, because it's good in Great League, but like, I don't know if the IVs from egg hatches are optimal for PvP. But what is optimal is Riolu coming out for the meta, because Lucario is just a monster in the raids against team leaders. Even in PvP, I think it's pretty good. Just a great Pokemon to have, and to have at a good IV. Also remember that Mega Lucario will come out at some point, and having a good IV Lucario or a shiny Lucario is going to be really cool when Mega Lucario is here. As for the field research during this event, really anything coming out of the field research is going to be rare because it's all the Flower Crown shinies, so, you know, just good to hunt. It's free spawns, right? Now, what about the weekend event that is happening, the exclusive weekend event that is going on? Let's talk quickly about the strategy for that 3-hour window. The more rare shinies you're going to want to find in the wild include Paris, Tangela, Sunkern, Oddish, and Bellsprout. And then meta-relevant Pokemon that are spawning during this, Bulbasaur for Venusaur, because Venusaur is a top grass type attacker. It has a Mega, and it is an absolute monster in the Great League and Ultra League PvP. Bulbasaur is going to be a great grab. Next up is Chikorita, another grass type, for its evolution Meganium, which is actually also a beast in the Great League and the Ultra League. And then finally, you're gonna wanna try to find some C-Dot maybe, because Shiftry is actually pretty good in the Ultra League. That is what's going on, that's where you're gonna wanna focus. Again, this is a very hatch-heavy event, so if you want to spend money on incubators, I mean, these are 2-kilometer eggs, they're pretty good. And it's going to be really easy to hatch eggs. At least definitely use your free incubator to incubate eggs. Also too, a very smart thing that you could do is, if you're going to, like me, like grind the 12-kilometer eggs, basically like, you know, leading up to this event, you can just stack your inventory full of 12-kilometer eggs and then wait for the event to start and then incubate them then so that you get the half hatch bonus. Right? It's half hatch, so that could be a strat. But that's the upcoming event. Again, the one thing I'm really looking forward to seeing is potentially getting the Shadow Shiny Alolan Executor, assuming that I can get a Shadow Shiny Execute before the event begins. We're gonna grind for that. We'll have to see if it works. Can't wait to try it out. Hope you enjoyed the video and hope to see you in the next one where we spend a lot of Stardust. I'm kind of nervous. See you then.